Hey guys, welcome back. We have GM Poke channel here. We're going to be doing a ripping today of the Dragonite VSTAR box. My last one, I'm not sure if I even get these things posted in order, was a major hit. So that thing was pretty cool. Make sure you keep watching back to see what we have. I got rid of the saran wrap because it always takes me forever. I think this is probably number 9 we've done now of this box. So lots of videos. If you look at some of the more older ones, will actually explain what's in the box. So we're just going to get to ripping. So we've got 5 packs here, 4 packs here. That's 9 total. There's some codes and a ball in there. Let's just leave those back in there. As usual, any kind of comments you want to leave on that are positive and in nature of trying to build the positive community, feel free to do so. If you have any kind of feedback you want to give on the product, I'm always looking for feedback on whether or not we're nailing PSA 10s. Feel free to do so. Let's put these puppies out here. Let's go 3 in each. There we go. Just what I like to do. A little superstition or just happiness or whatever you want to call that. Starting out the box, we've got a Dragonite V, and behind it's going to be a Dragonite VSTAR, and I think this is probably one of the better centered cards I have pulled for the promos. I find, and I was joking last time, and it came true, I actually yanked a Charizard out because I was like, man, this thing looks, we were looking at the back of it, looks like it's going to be a little off. I guarantee that's my Charizard. And that is what happened. Let's get rid of the code card. So what do you think? I think that most of my promos are off. Like this one, top to bottom, is off. So again, help me. Do you think any of these? This one actually looks pretty centered. I don't know what the ratio is. I downloaded an app that I can start scanning them, and it'll tell me. I think it's AGS, instant scans. It'll tell me what it thinks about for whether or not it's going to be centered or whatnot. So why don't you take a look at that app? I'm not, I don't have any kind of sponsorships or links with it. I guess I could try to find, by the time I post this, a link to it in the Play Store. And see, I was reading the moves on these last time, and they look pretty killer. Sorry, man, I'm just shaking. I think I need to get lunchtime. I think it's time to take a break from this and take lunch. I've done quite a few of these boxes today. Trying to get multiple content done, and then we'll disperse it over a couple weeks' time. Remember, we're going to be putting out at least 1 video a week for the next couple months for sure. I guarantee it, because I've already got the videos done. So over the next couple months, we'll be distributing videos. I would like to get to a regular schedule, or maybe every Monday, Friday we post kind of thing, or every Monday, Wednesday. I don't know. You guys let me know. I will get to doing live video rips and giving away content as soon as we get our viewership up. So please do stick around. Please watch the other videos. Even if you got to leave them just going in the background, let's get those minutes up. Let's get those views, and hit me a subscribe so you know when I have new stuff coming out. My hope for this channel is to build a healthy community of Pokemon players who want to see rippings and stuff like that. You can see I've got a bunch of content in the background all ready to go for future shows. If there's something you want me to rip specifically, please send me messages. But a lot of these cards will go online to our site, or not our site, but it'll go on to our eBay store. Anything you purchase from that store will go to fund future openings. We have Scarlet and Violet coming out in 2 months. I've got a huge, like, $5,000 pre-order. We'll see what we can actually get. The allotments are kind of hard, but I would love to rip a ton of that when it first comes out. So if you're excited to see that set, you can see it and kind of get a feel for what's the best product for you to personally go get. So without further ado, let's get ripping. All right, got my card holders and our first pack. Now, do you think our first pack last time was our hit? It was huge. So will we get hit on our very first pack or not? It's always cool to start, and it's always cool to finish. And I think our last pack wasn't that bad last time, but that's always kind of my favorite. It's when the first pack and the last pack come out to be the best hits. We'll just kind of keep going through. If you've been with me for a while, you've seen a lot of these cards, and you're just here for the hits. And we have a Steelix reverse, and behind it is hiding a Pikachu. So pretty cool. I know that Pikachu is pretty popular. We don't keep them in all that long. We move them quite well. So let's, oh man. There we go. Let's throw that right over there with those guys. They can become friends and chat about whatever they want to chat about. So 2 holos. I would not call that necessarily a hit. It is the number 28 Pikachu, which is a little bit cooler than the number 27 in the set. But I don't think that's a hit. I think this box feels like it's going to be anticipate, then finally hit. Although, this pack is feeling pretty good too. I always kind of get that warm, fuzzy feeling. And I think that we are about, that's not it, to see something cool. What are we going to see? All right, number 18 out of 78. And what is number 18? Do you guys know? Is this one of the Radiant ones? Is that a Radiant card? There you go. It's the Radiant Blastoise. So again, we nailed Radiant Blastoise. That is pretty cool. And these moves, I'm telling you, these Radiant cards, if you don't use them, I would contemplate putting them in your decks, and I think I'm definitely going to going forward because they're just pretty awesome. You must discard an energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So I'm going to say that's probably not as good as some of the other Radiants that I have, and it's kind of a bummer because I am a water deck kind of guy. I love the Gyarados, so that's not going to be something I necessarily want to go for 20 damage. I don't want to give up my energies. I need him to power my people up. And during your next turn, this Pokemon cannot use his move. So it is a 170. It's a pretty beastly move, but it means every other turn you're going to get a chance. And behind it, we have the Melmetal VMAX. This is becoming a more popular card, at least in my deck, because I have got quite a few of them. Let's get these things top-loaded, and then I'll show it to you so I'm not bouncing it around in my hand. All right, so again, it's got the G-Max Juggernaut, 160 plus. This attack does 60 damage for each of the extra metal energy attached to this Pokemon. In addition to this attack's cost, you can't add more than 120 damage in this way. So I use a Gyarados who, as long as you add energies, it's just unlimited. So this one, actually it sounds like it limits it, but it does have a base 160 plus, so that is still a huge attack. So imagine if you have, 10 energies or whatever. Well, I guess you can't because you can just add 2 more. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm super stoked about some of these moves. I think they're going to kind of change my idea of what I want to use, but definitely cool. So recently we've gotten the Radiant. If you haven't watched other videos, please do. We had a Radiant Charizard, and then the very next box, we opened 3 of these today. We got a Radiant Venusaur, and then I was kind of complaining that I didn't see any Blastoise, and then I got the Radiant Blastoise. So just more complaining, I guess, is the ticket to life, right? No, that's not the gist of it. I'm going to say that's one of my smoother opens I've ever done. I'm feeling pretty stoked on that open there. I usually just cannot get cards open. So we're getting some hits pretty early. Let's see if we can finish it out, right? Can we get lots of hits? I don't have much in my pile over here. This is where I put my, the rares and the holos. And I would like for that stack to stay very low today because that means I'm getting more hits, right? And we're not there yet. One more. And we're going to put that stack up there. So it's a Melmetal, Reverse Holo, and a Dragonite V. Now, I did pull one of these last time. I've pulled probably 4 or 5 of these. So if you like watching, it is a nice card. I think at the time of last time I looked, I think the PSA 10 is in the 40 to 50 range. Now, will that go up or will it go down? The product's been out for a while now. Right, so since it's been out for a while, it's maintaining its value. So that is pretty sweet to get multiple Dragonites. I'm going to need to get myself one of those. I keep saying I never do. I need to get one of those Dominoes holders to hold my cards up. Okay, and have you guys had much luck with this set? Have you guys got a lot of these boosters? Have you been buying the 10s? Are you buying the V box for it, the Elite Trainer box? What are you buying if you're doing this one, or have you not? And what are you looking at buying? A lot of what I've done is the Dragonite VSTAR. It seems like it's one of the better price per pack, and that's really what I'm looking at, is what am I spending on each pack total? What am I getting? Because more packs, more hits, generally speaking. So that's what I've been doing, is these V-Stars. And those promos are pretty cool to have. I got a bunch of the Poke Holder boxes if you want to take those off our hand. If you hit up our eBay store, really appreciate it. That will just go to fund more of these. But it is going to be a rare, and it's going to be Mr. Melmetal Reverse. So pretty cool holo there. And the hit's going to be a Snorlax. And I actually have said a lot of times Snorlax is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I always consider that a hit. And let's keep moving. Trying to get you guys back to what you were doing before you got stuck on YouTube and forgot to go back to work or whatever you're supposed to be doing right now. Trying to go quicker for you guys. There are no white cards in the Pokemon card set, so it's safe to see the back of the pack, because what are we thinking? It's a little bit, just enough off center maybe to not be PSA. So again, is that our Charizard? Is it? Who knows? I don't actually. I don't have an X-ray machine here or anything. But I know that whenever I see a card that looks like it's slightly off, it's usually my Charizards, because they won't give me a PSA 10. Okay, so I think the next one is our holo, and it is number 1. I think that's a Bulbasaur. Am I right? Look at that. We're starting to memorize these. And our hit's going to be, look at that. We got the V Melmetal. So we got the V-Star Melmetal, and we got the V. Now, I've said over multiple times that when I pull, see, there's the other one. When I pull, a hit, I generally get the same Pokemon in another hit. And so that one came true. Now, I jinxed myself one box, but the very last box, I pulled 2 V Dragonites, right? So I'm going to say that I'm actually accurate. Majority of the time, I will say, all but maybe 1. No, 2. 2 out of like 12 of these or something. When I pull one, I get the other one, whether it be the Executor or the Slaw King. I did it with Mew. I was really hoping this box was going to pop up some Mews for me. I haven't seen one in about 4 or 5 now. But I've done it with the Dragonite and the Dragonite VSTAR, the rainbow-looking one. Oh, man. That was pretty exciting. I keep thinking that maybe I'll get a second camera going so you can watch my facial expression. But it's not about me. It's about the cards. So I don't. I will think about it. Maybe one of these times I'll pop up one. What do you think? That's off center? Is that our Charizard? Because that would really suck. Right? I'm just kind of, I mean, I don't want it to be a dud, but I don't want my hits to be looking like that. If I have to have a dud, that would be the one. But I'm going to say that that's probably, just based on how it looks, that's probably going to be like a V-Star Mew. Or that one's going to be, oops, sorry, wrong pile, sir. V-Star, I don't know, who else is in the set? I mean, Dragonite, right? I'm going to nail it, and it's going to be that off-center. Okay, we're coming up on our holo. Number 18 out of 78, and it's going to be, is that a Radiant? That is a Radiant Blastoise. Do we land, is this like the ultimate box ever? Do we land 2 Radiant Blastoise? Holy smokes. And this one's off center too. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not gonna throw it away, but holy smokes. And then what do we hit? What do you want to bet? Is this because it's off center so bad? Is it the is it one of the Dragonite rainbows, or is it Mew? It's Professor's research. Okay, I'm okay with that compared to what it could have been. There's still hope that we'll get one of the other cards, right? Although we did pull 2 Blastoise, so maybe even if it was one of those, we still would have pulled a second one. With this box, this one is insane. So a lot of times these guys, I don't know if they're trying to unload them or what, but they're selling them on eBay for pretty much wholesale, as long as you go looking around. I think the retail is like close to $50, which is great, and I think it's well worth it. If you just look at what I'm pulling, what you'd have to spend at a card store to get those, or how many packs you generally look at what you'd want to open to get those kind of hits. But that being said, these are phenomenal for the price, especially if you're picking them up for people trying to get rid of them and move. I think what they're trying to do is probably build space, and we'll do a review of all those in a second. For their Scarlets, I think, you know, it was Crown. They're trying to create space for Crown, and we have 3 packs left. And now I think they're just trying to, you know, they gotta move stuff, because if you don't move it, it just kind of sits there. And again, like I tell you guys, if you help me out by unloading some of these from me, and I can afford to get more, and really then I'm just turning around to you guys. So I'm not holding it. You're not making me a huge collection. We want to share this with you. Okay, more Sparks. And I do have the set. So one of my auctions is, if you just look it up, if you go to my thing, it's GM Pokey is the name of the channel. I have the link down in the description. But you'll see we have a Pokemon going. Maybe I'll put a specific link to this auction since it's this item. Who is it going to be? There's the Goslopod. That's what I thought I got earlier. Maybe that was the last box. No, but too many in a row get lost. And our rare is going to be a Pikachu. And I like to put those ones up there because they're pretty cool. It's a rare number 28 Pikachu. Actually, I'm going to leave it down. There's too much stuff up there already in the way. We have 2 packs left. What's it going to be? Are we getting something special? And as I've told you in the past, I'm horrible at this, right? One of these times I'm just going to rip a card while it's still in the pack, just trying to mutilate the pack. And that will be my special one that I was trying to get, I bet. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got? Can it be good? I want to peek, right? I want to know. But I will be patient and I will watch with the rest of you. What are we going to get? Okay, not yet. Larvitar, not yet. Number 15. What is number 15? I believe is it Squirtle or Ivysaur? It's a common, so I'm going to say it's a Squirtle. Look at that. That's pretty good. Memorizing this set. We opened too many boxes. And it's the other Goslopod, right? So I have both the rare and the reverse. One last pack. Is it last pack magic? Can we get some love on the last pack? I haven't seen a pull that maybe has me super excited, like holy smokes, I haven't seen one in a while. So a rainbow or another rare would make me, like a secret rare, would be pretty cool. Let's always check out what it's going to look like, because the more dinged up it is, the higher chance it is. Look at that. There's a white streak going all the way down the back of it. That's what happens when I get something nice. Is there a way to like correct that, fix that? Oh, let's find out. Okay, we're cruising through. Last pack. Okay, should be behind here. Nope, I'm wrong. MB Palm, and it's number 6. What is number 6? It is a common. So I'm going to assume that that is a Bulbasaur. Oh, no, Spinnaker. There we go. And then what is our last card of the day? It is a Charizard. And I've called that so many times. If you are watching, I think I'm going to make a compilation of the number of times I've called Charizards out. And it's usually because I can see that maybe the people are playing with them and then stick them in the pack. So look at that line. You guys tell me, does that centering's okay? Does that totally, like, do I need to get a blue marker? Can you just wipe off? Is it just fuzz? What is that? If I just wipe it down, does that solve my problem? No, it's not wiping off. What the is going on here, right? But I'm going to tell you that this pack, or this box, I'm loving this box. Opening this box has been super exciting. Not this individual, oh, this one, yeah, but like overall. Now I have, I think I don't know if I opened 9 or 12 or how many, a lot of them. Right, because I've got majority of that set there for you. But I would say, you know, if you get a couple of them, you're going to get a nice box. You're going to get something great. So we've got some pretty nice stuff. I'm going to put that one back down there. Oh, wow. Just hits after hits today. Just trying to organize these a little bit. All right, so what do we got? We have a Charizard, right? And that one, if it was PSA 10, is pretty high. Radiant Blastoise, 2 of them. One a little bit off to the right, one a little off to the left, right? That's the way they do me. We got Professor's Research, which is number 78. Is that the last one of the pack? There we go. That's our tail end right there. We have the Melmetal V, very cool looking card. We have the Melmetal VMAX. Also pretty awesome. I have got the Dragonite V, which is not the promo. It's actually part of the set. We have the VSTAR promo and the V promo. So again, super cool, great hits. I mean, for what I spent on the box, I'm going to say that that is a magnificent purchase and super excited to have you guys watching me. Hopefully I see you again on the next ripping, and until then, have a great day.